There are so many things that I want to talk about that I'm not even going to do an intro. I'm not going to do an intro. I'm just going to start talking about my favorites from May. So I'm going to start with fashion because I personally think that fashion is the most interesting or exciting to watch because it's kind of like finding treasure. So the first thing is actually this bodysuit that I have on. It's just a basic plain black bodysuit, but what I love about it is that it fits flawlessly and it just squeezes in all the right places. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have quite small boobs, like a full A, small B, and I don't wear a bra with this, but I just like, we can handle this, right? I just like that it kind of gives me a little bit of like a cleavage look, even though I'm not wearing a bra. And then the back is completely swooped out too, so you really can't wear a bra with this, but I love, love, love this. This is from the store Aritzia. I'm not even sure if that's how you say it. It just opened up here in LA. It is a Canadian women's clothing store that just opened here in LA in Century City Mall. It is to die for. I love it. But this was the only thing I bought. I literally went in there, I like scoped everything. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna get this basic ass bodysuit. Next fashion item are these sunnies. How amazing. I just love them. I love the brass. I am a little bit of a brass addict. Like almost always, all of my jewelry and accessories and shoes and bag hardware and everything is brass. I really love it. Not that I don't own anything silver, but a couple things. But I love the brass because it really, I feel like, pulls everything together. And believe it or not, these are from Target. They're from Target. I think they're like $15. Target has really good sunglasses. I got these quite a while ago, so they probably don't have them anymore, but I will search, and if I can find them, I will be sure to put the link in my little shop links below. Next thing is also kind of a basic, but listen, there's a spectrum of basics in the world. There's basic basics, and then there's like holy grail basics. So I'm sorry I'm being a little boring, but these are holy grail basics. So paper bag pants, that's what these are called, right? Where it's like cinched at the waist. So these have been my obsession. They're very on trend for the spring and the summer. What I love about these is they really accentuate the waistline. They really just scoop you in and give you a really nice silhouette, and it looks really good with a bodysuit. You just, any bodysuit, paper bag pants, outfit is set. You're chic, you look put together, but you're also really comfortable. It's amazing. So these ones I got are from Express. They fit flawlessly. They're so nice. And last fashion thing, believe it or not, it's actually pajamas. So I have always been the type of person that wears a crusty old t-shirt to bed. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just had this epiphany one day where I was like, you know what? I should just buy a pajama set so I can feel a little bit better about myself when I'm being crusty. You know what I mean? Like those days where you just stay in your sleep clothes or your PJs or whatever like all day. At least when I have like this on and maybe I get a package at the door and I go and enter the door, they're not like, wow. So this is the most adorable little pink striped silky pajama set. And it has a top as well as the cutest little shorts. It looks very Victoria's Secret, but this is actually from Missguided, which is a cute online shop. I just can't get enough of these. So a little bit more on a serious note, my book favorite from May was called The Heart of Buddha's Teaching, and it's by Thich Nhat Hanh. And I have a little bit of a history with this book. So not to get all serious, but 2 years ago I was deeply depressed. By far I was in the darkest point of my entire life where I wasn't leaving my house, I wasn't socializing for months. And the only thing that got me through that time was reading. And I read a lot of books, and I read a lot of books on Buddhism. And so I read this book, and it just fully changed my perspective on life. I've read a lot of Buddhist books and I've read a couple of books by Thich Nhat Hanh, but this one is just so beautiful to me. And since coming out of that dark time of my life, every single year when that time rolls around, I reread that book kind of as a reminder of all of the beautiful teachings within it. But this year, since I had an extra Audible credit on my app, I decided that I would get the audiobook instead and kind of lay in bed every morning and listen to a chapter. So there's 29 chapters, so it's basically one chapter a day for the entire month. So I would sit in bed, and then every morning while I feel like my brain had this really fresh slate, I would sit there and I would listen to it. And I feel like it affected me in an even deeper way listening to it than it did reading it. So yeah, truly, I can't recommend this book enough. It's really transformed my life, and I know that it can transform your life as well. So if you guys are interested in listening to this book, or you'd like to give Audible a try, I have partnered with them on this video, and they're offering my viewers a free book or a free monthly trial. So all you have to do is go to audible.com/Kalel, and there you can listen to this book or any book. They have pretty much any book you can think of on there for free. Also, I'm really thinking that I want to do a overview video of all of the kind of things or like lessons I've gained from reading books about Buddhism. I think a lot of people in the world could really just, I think it opens a new door, and I'd like to open that door for some of you guys. And even, if you don't have time to read books, or maybe you're not that interested in Buddhism, I can kind of give you the Spark Notes edition. I think that might be fun. All right, so moving on to happier topics, let's get into my beauty favorites. So by far, my favorite product of May was this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Radiance Drops. This is basically very watery shimmer that you mix into your foundation. I mean, I guess you could use it in different ways, but that's how I've been using it. So I put 2 drops into my foundation on my hand, with my brush, and then put my foundation on. What I love about this is it's extremely subtle. It's not, you don't look like a disco ball by any means, but why I like this, I use this and I use highlighter still. I use both. I use this, and why I really like this is because I have normal to dry skin. So I don't have that dewy all over glow that I feel a lot of people have, or a lot of people are making you think they have, you know what I mean? So I notice like when I just use highlighter, it's like, yeah, I have the high points of my face are popping, but everything else looks a little dry. So I like putting just 2 drops of this. You could go ham on this and you could probably get that like crazy glow, but I just put 2 drops. I like keeping it subtle. Next we have a nail polish, and this is a cruelty-free and vegan nail polish brand, which there's not enough of this out in the world yet, but we're getting there. I love, love, love this color. It is called Vermilion, and it is the world's brightest red, almost a little bit orangey because it's so bright. I've had this on for 5 days and it has not shipped yet. That's saying something. The only bad thing about it is a little expensive. I got mine on Amazon. I think it was $17. But it's really great. It looks beautiful. It also has the feature where it has the grippy small handle, which makes it a lot easier for maneuvering and making it look perfect. I am definitely going to be buying more of these. If you guys have ever tried this brand, please let me know what you think of it and tell me what your favorite shades are. This is perfect timing because I'm honestly sweating right now. It is so hot. There's so much light pouring in this window right now. Girl, did I ever think there would be a time in my life when I would be putting deodorant on to thousands of people on YouTube? No. So yes, this is a deodorant. It is from the brand Schmitz, and it is a natural deodorant in the scent rose and vanilla. So this is great, obviously, because it has no aluminum, nothing artificial, it's cruelty-free, it's vegan, all that good stuff. But I have struggled so much with natural deodorants because obviously when it's not an antiperspirant, you're still gonna smell. All right, like if you go to the gym and you start sweating, you're gonna smell. It's just embarrassing, honestly. But what is the solution? What is the solution? I have tried 4 or 5 different natural deodorants. Before this, I was using the La Vanilla Healthy Deodorant, which I really like, but again, doesn't mask the scent, clearly. This I've been using for 3 weeks. I really love it. It's definitely stronger than the Healthy Deodorant, the La Vanilla one. But what I really, really love about this is that it seems to absorb wetness better. The other ones, you just kind of get like slimy. Like, I'm sorry if this is gross. Your pits get a little slimy, okay? This seems to absorb it a little bit better. Also, this is by far the best smelling vegan deodorant I've ever encountered. It's such a clean, fresh, light rose scent. It's not like a granny rose, you know? It's just, Speaking of healthy things, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a health nut when it comes to products. And I almost said and food, but no, no, not really. That would be a lie. Okay, so this toothpaste, this is the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint All-One Toothpaste. Fluoride free. A lot of people have different opinions on fluoride, but listen, bottom line, what I say is, if it says if you swallow contact poison control, I'm sorry, but no thank you. No thank you. Like, what is normal about that? Nothing. I just can't. Anyway, what I love about this is that not only does it make my teeth really white, I think because of the coconut oil and baking soda, right? Yeah, there's coconut oil and there's baking soda, so it's kind of like oil pulling and whitening at the same time. My favorite thing about this though is literally at the end of brushing your teeth, like, you know how with like Crest toothpaste or like basic commercial toothpaste, when you spit, you just feel like sometimes I almost feel like I could gag because it's like so strong, or like the taste is just, it just triggers like my gag reflex. I just don't like it. This, I feel I could literally just swallow it all and I would be fine. It doesn't leave that like super strong, intense, weird taste in my mouth. This is my 5th tube of this. I love this. All right, so some really exciting things. Food. So my favorite vegan snacks from May. I pride myself on my food critiquing abilities. I've been vegan for 4.5 years now, and in that time I have tried like almost every vegan product available in America. So I think I have a very good like line of judgment, like a reference point. So I have 4 things that I want to share with you guys that I have been just eating way too much of. So the first thing is this Kite Hill almond milk yogurt, and this is in the flavor pineapple. Oh, I love pineapple, everything. If you're a little confused, yes, there is such thing as yogurt without milk. I know a lot of people are like, isn't yogurt just milk? Well, traditionally, but this is made from almond milk. It's really, really, really good, like ridiculously good. And it still has like active cultures and stuff, so you get like the goodness of yogurt, but without doing the harm to the animals, which I think is great. And yes, if you're wondering, the dairy industry does a lot of harm to cows. I don't really want to get into it right now, but I know a lot of people, I can't believe, like, still don't know how terribly the dairy cows are treated. They're by far the worst treated animals in all of the animal agriculture industry. If you're interested, I suggest doing a little Google. I'm sure it'll come up with lots of good stuff for you guys to read, but I'm not about to preach. I'm not preaching today. All right, next. I have the world's biggest sweet tooth. It's a little bit of a problem. So I found these at Whole Foods. They are the Unreal Dark Chocolate Crispy Peanut Butter Cups. Oh my gosh, and just right there, plain as day, it says vegan. If you're not vegan, you might not know this or know my struggle, okay? But there's not a lot of vegan candy, especially not chocolate mixed with things, okay? Like you can get like a dark chocolate bar, like, oh, exciting. But like a peanut butter cup, this is a relatively new thing. I'm really excited about this. They're so delicious, so good. And the company is run by, I looked it up because I was looking at their product range. I think they're like 22 and 24. They're like young adults. I couldn't believe that's so cool. I'm like, I want to start a vegan candy company. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? By far the best snack from May are these cookies. Oh my god. This is my third pack. So these are brownie cookies. I'm not sure if you'd be able to find these everywhere. I think these might be like a local to Southern California thing. Or maybe you can order from their website. It's from a brand called Divvy's. I think that was it. I'll show the packaging here. But oh my gosh, I'm honestly struggling not to eat one right now. They're just so soft. It almost reminds me of like a Chewy Chips Ahoy, which I ate a lot as a kid. Those were like always packed in my lunch. Thanks, Mom. But so chewy, so soft, so good. And last food thing is a little bit random. It is this Trader Joe's corn and chili tomato-less salsa, which sounds a little weird. But basically this is corn, peppers, mustard seed, and like thick sugar juice, vinegar. Oh, it is so good. It is such a unique, intense flavor. I love this so much. I could honestly just like, I really could. I won't, but I could. Moving on to favorite music, I'm pulling up my Spotify repeat playlist. I love Ariana Grande's new feature with Cashmere Cat called Quit, which bless Ariana Grande's heart for the tragedy that occurred in May. I can't. Oh, and everyone affected. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, the first thing I thought of when I heard of that was I went to an NSYNC concert when I was, I don't know, maybe 10. And I just imagined putting myself in that perspective, you know, of all of a sudden seeing an explosion. I can't even imagine as like a young girl who, you know, when you're young, you just don't think bad things like that can possibly happen. Even now, I guess, you know, I never would think that something like that would happen. You just don't think it's going to happen to you, you know? And I can't. People are sick. I don't understand how somebody gets that way. It's just so unfortunate. But what has really warmed my heart is seeing Ariana, you know, go back there and do another show. She's bringing a bunch of celebrities with her, and her going and visiting the people who were hurt. Like, that's crazy. She is literally just like a little angel. She's just a little angel. I love her. And she's vegan. She's just, girl crush for sure. Anyway, other songs on my list. Another girl crush, Selena Gomez's new song, Bad Liar. It's just so different, you know? I really like it. I love her so much. I literally have her Vogue cover right here. I don't even normally buy Vogue, but I had to. She's so cute. And a lot of people actually say that they think my voice sounds like hers, which I get it. It's like a little low, a little raspy, but I personally don't hear it, but I have heard that a lot from people, which, thank you. Thank you. And last song I really loved was Electric by Alina Baraz, and it's featuring my favorite right now, Khalid. Love it. Such a good song. As far as TV and film goes, TV, I did binge watch the entire season of Riverdale because it was added to Netflix, and how can you resist? Okay, like, anytime there's something like, if it's streaming on TV week by week, not really interested. You know, I'm interested in binging. I want it all, or I want none of it. You know what I mean? Anyone else feel that way? Anyway, I loved the show. So as a kid, I was obsessed with Betty and Veronica and Cheryl Blossom comic books because I had an older brother. I really wanted to be like my brother. My brother wanted to go to the comic book shop all the time to get like Spider-Man and whatever boys read. And I wanted to be like my brother, but there was nothing there that I thought I'd like. And then all of a sudden, I discovered Archie comics, and I got really into them. And I want to call my mom and see if I think she still has mine. I was so obsessed with these guys that I would trace them. I just wanted to trace the girls because I thought they were so cute. And Cheryl Blossom was actually my favorite. And I think it's because she was so sexy. Like in the comic book, she was super sexy. At least that's how I remember her. I don't know, but I really loved those comics. So when the show came out, I was like, oh, this is so cool. And they did a lot of like fan service, like little things that like only people who read the comics would realize. And I just really enjoyed it. And can I just say, I didn't realize until I think 3 episodes in that Cole Sprouse was Jughead. Like it didn't even look like him. It didn't even register with me. And then once I realized, I was like, what? It was crazy. Anyway, as far as movies go, I didn't see anything in the cinema. Or maybe, what is that? Guardians of the Galaxy, which I really enjoyed, mostly because I love Baby Groot. Like, I think Baby Groot needs his own spin-off. Also, if you stayed and watched a little thing at the ending, you know how Marvel movies always have kind of like a little thing at the end if you stay past the credits. It showed teenage Groot, which was just really, really funny. I don't know, I just loved it. I loved it. So I saw that. The only other movie that I feel like I watched was Bridget Jones' Baby, which they added to Netflix. And I thought it was just really charming, really cute. And it just made me feel okay about the fact that I am nowhere near ready to have a baby. Like, maybe I'll have a baby at 40. You know, I think I could do it. So that's it. That's everything that I've been loving in May. I would really like to know what you guys have been loving, or if there's any products or clothing or music or movies or books or any of it that you think I should check out, because maybe it will end up in my June favorites. Okay, so until next time, I hope you guys have an amazing day. For all of my young viewers who have just gotten on summer vacay, yes, I'm so excited for you. I will try to post more videos so you have something to watch, because I know how that goes. Although, honestly, thinking about it, you guys probably aren't bored at all in the summer. Like, are you bored in the summer? Because like when I was in school from the summer, didn't really have like the same things. I mean, I guess I had the internet starting at like 9th grade, but when I was younger than that, I didn't really have. I just played outside. Does that let you know how old I am? I just played outside. Do kids still play outside? Honestly, if you are 14 or younger and you're watching my video right now, I would like to know. Help this old woman understand what kids do these days. Do kids still play outside? Is anyone playing outside, or is that like a dead pastime? Anyway, I don't know why I'm still here, why I'm still talking. I'm about to have a cookie. I don't know, I just want to hang out. You guys want to hang out? I'm so lonely. Oh my god. I truly wish I could send you guys these cookies. If I ever do a giveaway, I'm literally gonna include a pack of these cookies because everybody needs to try these. All right, I'm actually gonna go now because this is kind of weird. I will see you really soon. Bye.